In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get started with Softr, the powerful no-code platform that lets you build websites, client portals, internal tools, and web applications without writing a single line of code. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone who has dabbled in no-code tools before, Softr's intuitive interface and ready-made building blocks make the entire process straightforward and enjoyable. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. To begin, you'll want to log into your Softr account, head over to the Softr website and sign in with your credentials. Once you're in, you'll land on what's called the Softr dashboard. This is your command center, the central hub where you can manage everything related to your projects. From here, you have access to your applications, databases, workflows, forms, favorites, and various integrations. Take a moment just to orient yourself and get comfortable with this view because you'll be coming back here often. Now look to the left-hand side of your screen and click on Applications in the sidebar. This section is essentially your project library. It stores every application you create. If you're brand new to Softr, you'll see a button that says Create Application. Go ahead and click that to start your first project. You'll be presented with a choice. You can either pick a template, which is a great way to get inspired and save time, or you can start with a blank application if you prefer to build everything from scratch. For now, choose whatever feels right for your goal, and don't worry, you can always change things later. Once your application is created, you'll be dropped into the editor. This is where the real magic happens. Spend a few minutes just exploring the interface. On the left, you'll see the Pages panel, which lets you manage all the pages in your application. The center of the screen displays a live preview of your application as you build it. And on the right, you'll find a sidebar filled with customization options for whatever element you have selected. This three-panel layout is intuitive, but understanding where everything lives will save you time as you start designing. Now it's time to create your first page or open an existing one. To add content, look for the plus button. That's your gateway to adding blocks. These blocks are pre-built components like headers, text sections, images, forms, galleries, feature sections, FAQs, testimonials, and team sections. The beauty of Softr is that you don't need to know HTML or CSS to make something that looks professional. Simply click the plus button, browse the block library, and click the one you want. It will appear instantly in your page editor, ready for you to customize. Once a block is placed, you can customize it to fit your brand. Click on any text to edit it, replace placeholder images with your own, change button labels to something more actionable, and adjust colors to match your logo or style guide. As you make these changes, you'll see them reflected immediately in the page editor. This real-time feedback is incredibly helpful because it lets you experiment freely without wondering what the final result will look like. A common mistake at this stage is to overcomplicate things. Stick to a clean layout and let your content shine. If your application needs to display live or dynamic data, like showing a list of clients, products, or team members that change over time, you'll want to connect a data source. Softr integrates seamlessly with tools like Airtable and Google Sheets. Head to the Integrations section of your dashboard, select your preferred data source, and follow the prompts to link it. Once connected, you can pull in that data and display it in your blocks. This is where Softr truly transforms from a simple website builder into a powerful web application tool. The key here is to connect your data source early in the process so that you can design your pages around the actual content you'll be using. As you continue building, you'll want to organize your pages, update your navigation menu, and customize your application's theme. The navigation menu is crucial because it dictates how users move through your app. Keep your page structure logical and simple. Label pages clearly so users always know where they are. The theme settings allow you to set global fonts, colors, and styles so that everything stays consistent. Think of this as the foundation of your brand's visual identity within the app. A well-organized structure with clear navigation will make your application feel polished and professional. Before you go live, use the preview button to test your application thoroughly. This is a critical step that many beginners skip, but it's your chance to catch issues before anyone else sees them. Check that all your pages load properly, forms submit correctly, navigation links go to the right places, buttons work, and that your layout looks good on different screen sizes. Softr's preview mode gives you a true sense of what your end users will experience. If something feels off, go back to the editor and tweak it. It's much easier to fix now than after you've published. Once you are satisfied with everything, it's time to publish your application and make it available online. The publish button is easy to find, and with one click, your app goes live. The great news is that publishing isn't final. You can always return to the editor later to update content, add new features, or refine your design. Think of your application as a living project that can evolve over time as your needs grow. To wrap up, you now know the complete workflow for getting started with Softr, from logging in and creating an application, to adding blocks, customizing content, connecting data sources, previewing, and publishing. If you keep a few best practices in mind, you'll set yourself up for success. Start with a simple application and expand it as you become more familiar with the platform. Use pre-built blocks to build pages more quickly, and preview your application regularly while making changes. Connect your data source early if you plan to use dynamic content, and always test your application before publishing to ensure everything works properly. You now have the foundation to build something great, so go ahead and open up Softr and start creating. If you found this walkthrough helpful, save the video or come back to revisit these steps whenever you need a refresher. Thanks for watching.